Welcome to another episode of Creator Daily. I'm your host, Michael, covering the top news stories, latest strategies, and emerging trends in the overall creator landscape. On today's show, we'll see how X's recent bot Purge has prominent accounts watching their follower counts plummet. We'll also take a peek at TikTok's move towards launching a new photo app, potentially shaking up the visual content game. Brazil and Elon Musk are locking horns over issues with X's, and we got the scoop. Plus, Instagram's ad revenue numbers are out, and they've left even YouTube in the dust. And finally, Hootsuite is expanding its empire with the acquisition of social listening giant Talkwalker. Strap in for all this and more on Creator Daily. X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter, has undertaken a significant crackdown on bot accounts, resulting in notable follower drops for some of its most popular users. Elon Musk, who owns the platform, saw a reduction of 43,000 followers, raising questions about the legitimacy of follower counts in several top accounts. Other big names like Barack Obama, Justin Bieber, Katy Perry, Taylor Swift, and Lady Gaga also experienced decreases in their follower numbers, about 20,000 each. The Purge is part of X's efforts to combat platform manipulation and spam, an ongoing battle that Musk has been vocal about. Before acquiring the platform, Musk contested the company's management, claiming that bots constituted a far higher percentage of active users than Twitter admitted. His estimates suggested bot accounts could make up to 20% of the user base, leading to over 47 million fake profiles. The cleanup action suggests that under Musk's management, there's a push to rid X of these inauthentic accounts. Nevertheless, there's skepticism about the progress made since the platform's user count has increased rather than decreased, a trend that seems counterintuitive if numerous bots were indeed being eliminated. For real headway to be shown, we might expect to see a significant decline in X's reported monetizable daily and monthly active users. However, this would likely make headlines for all the wrong reasons, potentially impacting the perception of the platform's success and attractiveness to advertisers and investors. Overall, the impact of the latest bot purge appears to be a drop in the ocean relative to the broader bot activity on the platform. Without a clear cut in user counts, X's claims of significant bot eradication may be hard to substantiate. The future will tell if these efforts will meaningfully clear out fake accounts or merely scratch the surface of a much deeper issue. Hey everyone, here's the scoop on the latest social media developments. TikTok is edging closer to launching its own dedicated photo app, which is turning heads in the tech community. Some TikTok users have stumbled upon a message indicating that their still images will soon be featured on a new platform named TikTok Notes. It's a bold move that echoes the original essence of Instagram, focusing on still photography. This isn't the first hint of TikTok expanding its horizons. There were earlier whispers of a TikTok photos in the app's code. The change to TikTok Notes might even be poking a bit of fun at Instagram's own Notes feature. TikTok has already been nudging users towards sharing more photos, rolling out a photo mode in 2022, and prompting users with alerts to post pictures. This shift towards a photo-centric platform also mirrors the trend in China, where Xiaohongshu, which you might consider a cousin to Instagram, has been thriving, especially after adding e-commerce functionalities. But whether TikTok enthusiasts really want a separate app just for images is another question. Despite the massive success of its video content, replicating that triumph in still images isn't guaranteed. TikTok's parent company ByteDance isn't new to diversification. They launched an e-commerce platform called Lemon8, which had a burst of initial interest that waned after a few months. Moreover, TikTok Music has seen some success. So this move towards a dedicated photo app could be TikTok trying out different ventures, especially as it faces potential bans in some markets. Everyone's watching the space to see if TikTok Notes will be more than an experiment. We've reached out to TikTok for more details and we'll keep you posted with any updates. Keep an ear out for what's next in the fast-paced world of social media. At the center of a legal storm in Brazil is none other than Elon Musk, who recently shrugged off an order to block certain profiles on X, the social media platform he owns. The move prompted the Brazilian Supreme Court to initiate an investigation into possible obstruction of justice. Initially, X's global government affairs team indicated they were legally compelled to restrict certain popular accounts, warning of hefty daily fines for non-compliance, but details on the court or judge involved were withheld. However, Musk quickly reversed those actions and went as far as to suggest that Brazilians use a VPN and even called for Justice Alexandre de Moraes, who is at the helm of Brazil's top election court and an advocate for battling anti-democratic content online, to resign or be impeached. This tussle has unfolded amid heightened scrutiny over misinformation and harmful rhetoric on X in the wake of Musk's acquisition. The platform has been criticized, particularly by the EU, for its failure to effectively police false news, including during the Israel-Hamas conflict. Brazil's response to the debacle emphasizes an urgent need for social media regulation. The Attorney General made a pointed statement about the dangers of allowing wealthy individuals based outside the country to wield control over social networks and flout local laws. Musk, known for championing free speech, has previously acknowledged his platform's obligation to abide by legal requirements, asserting X's responsibility to adhere to the law. Interestingly, since Musk's takeover, X has reportedly complied with over 80% of government censorship requests, an increase from the prior 50% rate. As both sides remain firm in their positions, the world is witnessing an escalating debate on the balance between free speech and lawful internet governance, particularly involving influential tech leaders and national authorities. In a bit of surprising news, Instagram's ad revenue for the year 2021 soared past YouTube's, hitting a massive $32.4 billion. This figure not only overshadows YouTube's $28.8 billion, but also contributes a hefty 27% to the total revenue of Instagram's parent company, Meta. Despite this, Instagram's head Adam Mosseri indicated the platform couldn't afford ongoing performance bonuses for creators' reels, which contrasts with YouTube's more stable revenue-sharing model that hands over 55% of ad revenue to creators for long-form videos. Back in 2021, Instagram proposed the Reels Play bonus program as a part of a so-called $1 billion commitment to aiding creators in building sustainable businesses. However, by 2023, this program was shut down, and Instagram has opted to offer intermittent seasonal bonuses instead, currently capping at $30,000 per creator for a 30-day window. Looking back, Instagram's journey to these big ad revenue numbers isn't new. They generated $11.3 billion in 2018, $17.9 billion in 2019, and $22 billion in 2020, with a reported $16.5 billion for just the first half of 2022. But the big question remains, will Instagram ever adopt a YouTube-like revenue-sharing model for monetization, providing consistent monthly earnings for creators? Well, for now, we're advised not to hold our breath for such a change. In a piece of news that's sure to interest social media managers and marketers out there, Hootsuite is making a significant expansion to their capabilities. They're acquiring Talkwalker, a provider in the social listening space, for an undisclosed sum. This move is going to give Hootsuite's 200,000 users some shiny new tools, including advanced data analytics and the ability to monitor social mentions through keyword alerts, which is a step beyond what's currently available on their dashboard. Hootsuite's pretty excited about this, suggesting that by bringing in Talkwalker, they're not just beefing up social media management, but driving a whole category evolution towards what they're calling social media performance. Their goal is to transform insights into actions and impact, boosted by AI, though they mentioned the use of AI here is still budding and might not revolutionize social listening just yet. The merger's timing seems strategic, particularly as the platform formerly known as Twitter introduced new pricing for its data access last year, designed to limit the number of data AI providers can grab on the cheap. That decision really put some pressure on everyone in the market, especially smaller players, and it appears companies are having to think differently about their business models to keep up with changing costs while still providing valuable services. The idea behind Hootsuite and Talkwalker's merger is to consolidate their resources, which should help them cut costs, but also keep serving their users without missing a beat. And the result for users? Expect to see a richer set of social listening functionalities soon as Hootsuite weaves in Talkwalker's features. Keep an eye on the industry because it looks like this might be the start of a trend, with more mergers on the horizon as competition in the AI space heats up and data access becomes a pricier commodity. Hootsuite is planning to seal the deal on this acquisition by the second quarter of 2024. So, if you're in the social media game, this could mean more power at your fingertips to track and engage with conversations about your brand across various platforms. It's an evolving space, and clearly Hootsuite and Talkwalker are looking to lead the way. That's a wrap on today's episode of Creator Daily. I'm your host, Michael, and it's been a pleasure bringing you the latest stories, strategies, and trends from the creator universe. I hope you found the conversation both enlightening and inspiring as you navigate your creative journey. Don't forget to peep the show notes for all the juicy links and extra information we talked about today. There's some gold in there that you won't want to miss. And hey, if you've got thoughts, questions, or just want to share your experiences, we'd love to hear from you. Shoot us an email over at creatordaily@podcrafter.com. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to stay connected, stay creative, and keep building. Until next time, keep pushing the boundaries of your creativity. Have a fantastic day, and see you on the next episode of Creator Daily.